Hi, first grade friends. It's Mrs. Hannah. I am here and I am ready for our shared reading lesson today. We're going to start out with learning some power words. Power words are our vocabulary words that we're going to use in our story today called Big Dilly's Tale. So we're going to use some of these really great words and you will hear them in our story today. So I want to introduce them to you, tell you about them, show you an action or a sign for the word, and then when we're reading the story today, you will be able to hear those words and know what those words mean. So our first word that I'm going to tell you in our story is going to be the word. Are you ready for it? Oh, maybe. Where'd it go? Try again. There it is. Look at that word. The word is ugly. Look at this animal down here. I think I probably would describe this animal as ugly. Ugly is if something's not nice to look at. That's not nice to look at to me. My face goes like this when I think of something that's ugly. I don't know. What does your face look like when you think of something that's ugly? Look at that animal. Do you think it's ugly? I don't know. So if I hear bad news, I even might make my face look ugly. Like, I'm not going to get to go to the football game tonight. Ooh, disappointed might be what I feel, but I might make an ugly face. Okay, you're going to hear that word in our story today. You're also going to hear the word paddled. Paddled. If you paddled through water, you swam by moving your hands and your feet. So we're going to show paddling. Ready? Can you show paddled? Okay, so it's like we're swimming. Paddled. Okay, you're going to hear that word in our story today. You're going to hear the word chilly. Ooh, chilly means when something is cold. Look at those kids right there. You see the snow? I bet they're feeling okay because they have their warm coats on, but I bet it's chilly outside, so we're going to make a chilly face. Ooh, we're going to get really cold. We have that chilly look. Okay, good job. Ooh, look at those beautiful flowers. You're going to hear the word beautiful in our story today. These flowers really are beautiful. To show the word beautiful, I'm going to use a sign language sign to show you the word beautiful. So you start right here. You kind of have your whole hand up and you're going to kind of go around your face and pull it together. And that means beautiful. I'm going to do it one more time. Ready? Beautiful. Your face is beautiful. And our last power word is changed. Changed is when something becomes different than what it was. So right here I have a picture of a butterfly, but before it was a butterfly, it was a caterpillar. It changed. It went through this stage called metamorphosis. You might learn about that later on this week. Not this week, this year. So changed is, when something becomes different. So like right now I'm happy. I have a happy face. But now I have that face. I changed. I went from happy to what? Sad. So sometimes change can be good. Sometimes change can be hard and difficult. You're going to hear the word changed in our story today. These are some of the power words that you're going to hear in the story Big Dilly's Tale. I can't wait to share it with you. Before I read the story, I want to show you an anchor chart. Okay. You've seen this anchor chart before. It says ask and answer questions. Okay, so we're going to use this anchor chart to discuss the story Big Dilly's Tale. So good readers, they have to be awake to read the story, or at least to listen to the story. And to show that you're awake is by thinking. And when we're thinking, we're asking and answering questions. So when we read a story, we need to be awake and ready to read and ready to listen. So when can we ask and answer questions? Before you read, during reading, and after reading. So the whole time you're looking at the pictures, you're looking at the text, you're asking yourself questions and being able to answer as you go along. Well, why in the world would readers do that? Well, let me tell you. Readers do this to get more information, to help you understand the text, to practice being awake and thinking while reading, and just to be curious and wonder as you read. I love asking and answering questions as I'm reading. Sometimes I'll read something in a book and I'll think, oh, I wonder why the character just did that. And if I keep reading, I'll find out why the character did what they did in the story. Good readers ask and answer questions. So you might be thinking, how in the world do I do this? How do I practice asking and answering questions? Well, here's some good question words that you can use. Who? So that's usually about the characters in the story. What? Usually when you use the word what, you're trying to figure out a problem. Where? Talks about the setting or the place. Why? You're trying to figure out what's going on. Why did they do that? When? Again, that might be a time, like, when did that happen in the story? Or a question like that. And then how? These are question words that you can use when you're asking the questions. So in order to figure out the answers, you've got to look around in the text and pictures for evidence. Those are like clues and details to help you answer the questions. We're going to practice this as we read our story, Big Dilly's Tale, today. And you're going to click on the next video so that we can read that story together. You won't see my face in the next video because I want you to be able to see all the pictures, but you'll hear my voice reading. So I want you to have your My Book, book number 1, ready, and you're going to be turning it to page 68. And we're going to begin reading our story next. Thanks, friends. I'll see you in just a minute.